My wife got her PhD and handed me divorce papers instead, so I signed, vanished, and 3 years later, she finally regretted it. I was 23 when Amanda started her doctoral program in clinical psychology. For 7 years, I worked the night shift at a warehouse because it paid $3 more per hour. I worked 60-hour weeks, lived on instant ramen, stretching every dollar so Amanda could afford her $847 monthly tuition, $400 per semester in textbooks, and $1,200 conference fees. Amanda never said thank you. When I'd mention feeling tired, she'd remind me how my temporary discomfort would pay off when she had her doctorate and could earn real money. By year 5, she'd stopped seeing me as a partner and started viewing me as infrastructure, invisible, like plumbing that keeps things running without acknowledgement. Graduation day came. I'd taken the day off, bought a new shirt, brought yellow roses. At the reception, surrounded by professors and family, Amanda approached me with an envelope. "Trevor, I have something for you," she said loud enough for everyone to hear. I opened it. Divorce papers, already signed, dated 2 weeks earlier. "Now that I have my doctorate, I don't need financial dead weight holding me back from my true potential," she announced to the shocked academics around us. Professor Williams, her dissertation advisor, looked horrified. "Amanda, this is completely inappropriate. Trevor supported your education for 7 years. Without his sacrifices, you never would have completed this program," she laughed. "That was his choice, and now I'm making mine. I need to surround myself with intellectual equals, not someone who peaked in high school." I signed without a word and walked out. But I'd been planning my exit for 3 months after overhearing her tell her study group she felt trapped. Within 72 hours, I'd withdrawn my half of our savings, accepted a Phoenix job offer at double my salary, discovered her 6-month affair with fellow student David Kim through her laptop emails, and loaded everything into a trailer. I left a note. "Found your emails with David. Hope you find what you're looking for. The furniture is my graduation gift to you both." Phoenix changed everything. I started at $52,000 as warehouse supervisor. Within 6 months, assistant operations manager. I enrolled in Arizona State's business program, something I'd sacrificed for 7 years. 2 years in, I became operations director, earning $78,000, managing 47 people. I bought a house in Scottsdale with a pool. At a supply chain conference, I met Sarah Bennett. She owned 2 urgent care centers, had her nurse practitioner degree, and actually treated me as an intellectual equal. She insisted on splitting the check, which shocked me after years of funding everything. Meanwhile, Amanda's life collapsed. David dumped her when he realized she expected him to support her financially. Her doctorate didn't translate to high-paying offers. She was making $32,000 at a community mental health center, living with a roommate who covered her expenses. 4 years later, Amanda appeared unannounced at my corporate office, having driven 1,200 miles from Milwaukee to Phoenix. She looked exhausted, had lost 20 pounds. "Trevor, I was wrong about everything. David was a disaster. The job market is terrible. I'm barely surviving." I pulled out my phone and played recordings from her graduation party. Audio of her telling professors I was intellectually limited and would never understand academic achievements. Her face went white. "You recorded me? I documented everything. Your emails with David, your plans to divorce me the moment you graduated." Then I dropped the bomb. "That ASU business program acceptance letter that arrived 3 weeks before your graduation, I deferred it twice to keep funding your education. I was going to tell you at graduation. You were accepted to Arizona State with a partial scholarship." Sarah walked in to pick me up for our house hunting appointment. Amanda watched Sarah interact with me as an equal partner. That night, I wrote Amanda a final letter. "Your betrayal was the greatest gift you ever gave me. You saw me as dead weight, but I was the foundation that made your entire academic career possible." I included her graduation recordings, her emails with David, and the deferred ASU acceptance letter. 6 months later, Sarah and I got engaged. I was promoted to regional operations manager, earning $115,000, overseeing 7 distribution centers. We bought a 4-bedroom house in Paradise Valley. Amanda ended up in Denver, making $67,000, starting over where nobody knew about her prestigious doctorate. I heard she finally got what she wanted, a career and intellectual peers, just without the foundation she threw away.